Hi, my name is Charles Booker. I'm former state representative for the 43rd District here in Kentucky and candidate for United States Senate. My pronouns are he, him, and I am a cisgender ally for the transgender community.
My name is Rachel Schumacher. I'm a mental health counselor, and I'm a cisgender ally for the transgender community.
Hi, my name is Eliel Cruz. I'm an activist and writer and an ally to the trans community.
Hi, my name is Ian L. Haddock, and I'm the founder and executive director of the Normal Anomaly Initiative Incorporated here in Houston, Texas. And I am a cisgender ally for the transgender community.
Transgender allyship is critical because in this moment where we're fighting for our future, we're fighting for justice, we're fighting for accountability, we're fighting for healing, it requires us to stand together to make sure that no one's discriminated against, that no one's being blocked out for their humanity, and that every single person in Kentucky and across this country and across the world can thrive and pursue their dreams. I see the attacks on so many of my loved ones, and I'm standing with family.
Transgender allyship is important because we should all support each other.
Allyship to the trans community has always been important, but it is especially so in this moment. Trans, gender nonconforming, and non-binary people are facing an unprecedented level of attacks in the form of legislation, attacking trans youth bodily autonomy, attacking trans folks' access to sports, and affirming healthcare. Additionally, over the last 2 years, there have been a historic level of anti-trans violence. All of this means that we need to show up for our trans folks now more than ever.
It is extremely important to be an ally to the trans community. Here in Texas, where they are creating laws and pushing rhetoric that severely puts people, especially trans youth, in the forefront for very negative reasons. There is no way you can believe in humanity and not believe in being an ally to the trans community. You know, 34% of Black trans women make less than $10,000 a year. And right here in Texas, we have the unfortunate situation of being the transgender murder capital of America. All of those things complicate the lives of our brothers, sisters, and siblings. And you cannot believe in humanity or liberation and not be an ally to the trans community. Liberation will never come from the top down. There's too much privilege, too much politics, and too much bureaucracy. It will always come from the bottom up. If we help liberate and free the most marginalized trans folk, specifically Black trans folk, then we will have the opportunity to find ways with the blueprint created for their liberation. So their allyship is my freedom.
Seeing all of the attacks and the discrimination on beautiful people in the trans community reminds me of why cisgendered folks that are standing in allyship should use their privilege, use their platform, and honestly use the safety and their agency to shine a light on the fact that we all deserve to be treated fairly, that we all deserve to love. And love is the most powerful tool we have. It's the greatest asset to a healthy family, to healthy society, to a healthy world. And when we celebrate it, for all of us, we all win.
I have the right to love trans people because they are people who deserve love.
And every day moving forward, we are recommitting ourselves to showing up for trans folks in our lives and across the country. What that looks like is to donating to trans folks' GoFundMes. It looks like calling your legislators about the attacks that are happening in your state against trans folks. It also looks like supporting the activists who are doing this work on the ground in these battleground states every day moving forward.
So what I would like to tell cisgendered folks who may be watching this video and may be questioning what does this issue mean to them, just know that we are not talking about names or titles. We're talking about human beings. We're talking about our family. We're talking about the person we're in the store with. We're talking about the person who opened the door for us. We're talking about so many people that are dealing with so many challenges that we may not know. This really is a moment where we have to look within and look around and understand that a lot of challenges that we might not face are still bearing on us. Because when our loved ones are hurting, we are. When our loved ones are being denied the opportunity to pursue their career, their education, or to show their truth in love, it's robbing us of our potential and our future too. We are all connected, so we need to do this together.
What I would want cisgender people to know about trans people is that they are people just like you.
This Trans Day of Visibility, I hope you take action with me in supporting the trans community.
Oftentimes, as cisgender people and as people in general, we make assumptions and conclusions based upon our ignorance and our lack of understanding things. It is difficult to put yourself in the shoes of people that you don't know. But like racism and sexism, we need to do a better job of listening to trans folk and being there, really seeking their freedom, recognizing that it's not just an ancillary cause. It really is the movement of freedom for all.